Welcome to Backwards News. Rants you can trust. What is wrong with these people? What is wrong with these people? Coming out of Metro Detroit, coming out of Michigan. It was getting quiet. People was getting tired. It was getting quiet. They got tired of hitting with rubber bullets. They was going to stop protesting. They was going to stop protesting. Every time they stop, these racists open their big mouth and get the fire back going again. Look at that ugly mug right there. That ugly mug right there. Oh, that's the police chief. Guess what the police chief did? He got busted. He on Twitter using a fake name, talking about he wish everybody was dead. He tired of them. He need to put him in a body bag. Saying all, and he a police chief, and he on Twitter with a fake name, and he got busted. Now that he up there, I didn't mean it. I like everybody that's white. I mean everybody in my neighborhood, and I just I don't need to lose my job because I got bills to pay. He in there begging and crying. So the people he worked with, they hooked him up. They gave him the hookup. They said, okay, we're not gonna fire you. You my friend. So the city council or whatever in Shelby Township or whoever, I done forgot who the hell voted on it. They didn't fire the clown. They gave him some time off with no pay. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Cause the protesters, they got fired up. They went back out, hit the street, and they said everybody who voted for him to stay there, they ass gonna be looking for a job next. Now this is the tweet from the Shelby Township police chief that's supposed to protect and serve. These are his tweets. And he got a fake name. And he think if he got a fake name, he could talk about people and let his true racist feelings come out to make him feel good when he go to sleep at night. To make him feel good when a cop shoots somebody. And he'll say, oh, I don't know nothing about that. It wasn't me. I can't. I tried the best I can. Just keep voting for me. And this is not a teenager. This is a grown ass man, a police chief. He was talking about some protesters, wild savages. I wish to God I would have been there. Body bags for these vicious subhumans. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, on another note, I dare you to try to drag me out of my vehicle. Man, he sound like he a killer. I don't sound like the police chief. He sound like a psycho killer. Nah, like any other loser, he started crying and whining when they was talking about firing him. I didn't mean it. I'm not a racist. I wasn't talking about nobody. I was talking about the looters. And I'm okay with a protest, and I'm okay, and we don't have that problem here. We good old boys. He was crying and whining. So his buddies gave him 30 days off, and he got to go to training where they tell him what name to call a black person and a Mexican where you won't offend them. And when people ask for help, how he have to pretend he not a racist and come help you. That's his training. Can you help them? But they're not human. No, no, no. Remember your training. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Let me look at my card they gave me for my training. Oh, you are a citizen. I will help you. I am here to serve you. You are a valued member of my community. I will help you. I am your chief. Okay. Is that good enough? So like I said, you were voted in to be a leader. You have weapons of mass destruction at your fingertips. And half the people that voted you in, you don't like them because of their race or their gender. And you don't even care if they die. You talk about them under a false name and hope nobody can figure it out. And you the police chief and you still don't know what the hell you doing. Remember, this is the police chief of a police department that commands men with weapons of mass destruction. Look what happened to President Trump. They kicked him off of Snapchat because he tweeting violence and inciting riots and stuff every day. Every time the protesters say, I'm tired, and it'd be 200 people, it go down to 100 people, it go down to 30, 40 people. And they say, oh, we might have to give this up. Out pop a racist. And they do something crazy and ignorant as hell. Okay, we gotta start protesting. We protesting in about almost every city. Got somebody protesting over everything. I don't even know what they protesting about. Every block, every corner, somebody protesting over something. We got about 7, 8 protests going, and they moving all over, and they arguing over everything different. So just act right and shut your mouth, or you gonna say something on Twitter, on Facebook, in the public, and you're gonna wake up. It's gonna be 300 people outside your house.
So while we're playing out anecdotes, let's talk about the antidote, which is much more common, which is death by police brutality, black and brown bodies. Let's talk about what is much more common, which is teams being thrown out to deal with protesters as opposed to violent criminals. Because that is the reality. The reality is, right, not just the anecdotal stories. The reality is that we have a much more common experience with police brutality and an increasingly more common experience with heavy militarized presence in response to protests than we do all of the other things that people mention about crime and murder. You know,